Uploading.
I know I was a terrorist in
I guess we're different kinds of terrorists.
No? You're trying to be a hero. Terrorists don't get to be heroes.
One of the strengths of Star Trek Deep Space Nine is that it was willing to experiment, to explore, to go where no Star Trek series had gone before. At least if you look no further than TNG. One of these experiments that was attempted was to mold a character with a more visceral background that wasn't really to Gene Roddenberry's liking. This ultimately culminated in Kira Nerys and Elam Garak, but we're going to talk about Kira today. The question of this essay is, well, was Kira actually a good guy in the series, as well as a good person? She did help the protagonist and was a boon to the crew of Deep Space Nine, don't get me wrong. She was also sassy, and everyone enjoys sassy. But when you analyze her past and her ultimate future in the finale, it's quite dark. Hell, Kira herself admits that she was a terrorist, and terrorists don't get to be heroes. However, while she may not be a hero, that doesn't have to make her a villain. What she has done could, though, so let's take a look.
Yeah, they kill us, we kill them. It's nothing worth celebrating.
Kira was effectively a child of the occupation. She grew up and had to deal with the Cardassians most all of her life, if not all of her life. Her parents, at least her father, was a part of the resistance and actively worked to kill them. Soon, she'd be fighting Cardassians as a way of life. It's all she really knew.
I can feel my path slipping away.
Nerys! We found them. It's a Cardassian heavy weapons unit. 3rd Assault Group. 9th Order.
Hold on. I'll be right back. How far?
Just outside of Tempasa.
I'll go with you.
She was so ingratiated in hatred and wanting to kill, well, the Spoonheads, that she left her own father to die. And once he died, the way she coped with that was to kill more Cardassians. She would dedicate her life to becoming an operative, only finding solace in what she did. She didn't just hate the occupiers. Ultimately, I do believe she hated Cardassians. So much so that killing Bajoran collaborators wouldn't be a big deal. And to be honest, all of this is understandable. While again, her killing people with terrorist activities doesn't make her a hero, I don't know that it makes her a villain. She's doing what needs to be done to free her people. Analyzing it more, though, there is one decision that creates actions which ultimately I have a lot of trouble with. I'm specifically talking about when she went from killing soldiers and collaborators to indiscriminate killing.
What am I supposed to feel repentant for? What are you talking about?
That is part of your guilt. You did this to me.
So you were wounded during an attack I carried out when I was part of the resistance. And I'm supposed to feel guilty. And you want me to feel sorry for you?
No, I wasn't part of your war. I was an innocent. I wasn't even in the military. Do you know what I did on Bajor? I was a servant.
We were fighting for our freedom against...
You vaporized the entire East Wing. 12 Cardassians were killed, including Gul Pirak's entire family. 23 others were crippled. Don't you feel guilty? Don't you feel ashamed of what you did?
None of you belonged on Bajor. It wasn't your world.
She, along with her cell, would kill quite a few people. And I have trouble believing that there would only be one instance of this. Now, it is possible that they didn't have any other option, that this was the only way to kill their man, but Kira never uses that defense, and I doubt they even cared based on how she's reacting. Also, given the way we know of Cardassian culture, it is quite possible that the family had been stationed there due to male ego. There wasn't any necessity, and possibly some of the family didn't even want to be there. They very well could have been innocents on a planet they had no interest in being on. We do know that there were Cardassians that wanted the occupation to end. In the war, Kira stopped caring about the why and only cared about the who. Now, I know there will be people who try to justify this, saying that they were in a war and that some Cardassians had done horrible things to them. But if it's true, if she just wanted to kill Cardassians, well, I'm not convinced that the occupation justifies that. No matter how many times you guys will put in the comments, well, Jewish people wanted to kill all Germans. Because that's justified too, I guess. But tangent aside, in the end, after all was said and done, did she actually evolve? Did she spring a new leaf?
I don't know. Do you really think it'll make a difference to the Cardassians that you've been given a Starfleet commission? You're still a Bajoran.
A Bajoran with the authority to speak on behalf of the Federation.
Well, She did become an operative of state-sponsored terror, working for Starfleet to sow discord, trying to kill both Cardassians and Jim Hadar, not to mention the odd Vorten changeling when it helped her out. So, was there really a change? I'm not sure. What separates a villain from a hero, in storytelling at least, is that the heroes evolve. Now, to be sure, Kira definitely changed. She evolved, but did we see any differences between the terrorist Kira during the occupation and the terrorist Kira during the Dominion War? You guys tell me. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next Lore Reloaded.